This is one of the essential recipes that you need to have in your toolkit. And a lot of people don't know how to make these really easy and really tasty. So I am making a really simple omelette today, but I use every opportunity to get as many veggies in as possible. So I'm showing you how to make an omelette for one person, loaded with veg, and you know, cooking it. This is my lunch. This is often what I do have for lunch. So my name is Wick Nixon from Wicked Wellbeing, and I'm all about healthy eating made easy. Now, if you're not on my newsletter list and you want this recipe, it'll be coming out in my newsletter tomorrow night. So head to wickedwellbeing.com/new. So for those of you who are just joining me, I'm making an omelette. And a lot of people don't know how to make omelettes, or they can't, it's just not something that is on their repertoire. So I'm telling you, this is just for a single person. Very, very easy. Honestly, will take you 5 minutes. So I'm just using 2 eggs. Do you know that for each, we should be having, for a woman around 45 to 50, or actually over the age of 40, we need to be having around 20 to 25 grams of protein at each meal. 2 eggs is 12 grams of protein. So it's actually really quite hard to be getting enough protein. So this is why I'm showing you nutritious ways to get more protein, healthy fats, more veggies into your diet. So 2 eggs, and then I'm just doing a splash of milk and whisking that up. Tell me if you are watching, do you know how to make an omelette? Or is it something that you love and aren't quite sure about how to throw one together? A good grinding of salt and pepper. And then and I've got a couple of ingredients that I always put into my omelettes. Whole grain mustard. So I've got whole grain mustard and I've got pesto. Adds amazing flavour without having to just add other ingredients that aren't necessarily that great for us. If it's summer and I've got basil out in the garden, I'll put basil in instead of the pesto, because I just like that, that fresh flavour. Give that a stir, and then we're adding our veggies. So I've got some grated cheese. Now, if you are dairy free, do you use nutritional yeast flakes? So this it kind of looks a little bit like, I'm trying to hold it up so that you can see it over here. It's quite hard to do it, return, opposite. It's like bark a little bit, and it crumbles. You can buy it really crumbled. I like it with a little bit of texture like this. I'm going to add a little bit. So this is a vegan form of cheese, and it is delicious. I love it so much. I'm not vegetarian or vegan, but I just love nutritional yeast flakes. So that's a great way how you can get that cheesy flavour in without using normal cheese. I've got some chopped up spinach here, probably a little bit too much, but that's okay. And then some grated carrot, and then some fresh parsley. So as you can see, this is absolutely loaded with goodness, and that is honestly all you have to do. If it's a little bit thick, then I can add a little bit more milk. Now, if you want this recipe and you're not on my email list already, head to wickedwellbeing.com/new. I've put the link in the comments above, and I'll send this recipe out in my newsletter tomorrow. Now, to cook it, all I do is I've got a small pan. I've got a little bit of oil in there. I'll heat that up. I'll cook the underside for about 2 or 3 minutes, just until I can see that it's cooked. And then I've got my grill going in the oven, and I slip it into the oven to cook the top. And therefore, you don't need to flip at all, and it cooks evenly on the bottom and the top, and that is your omelette done. Now I will also serve this with a salad. I'll make sure that I've got some avocado, drizzle of olive oil. I might sprinkle a little few almonds over the top so that I'm getting my healthy fats as well. So I've got my protein in here. I'm also getting some protein from my nuts, and then I've got veggies. I've got my healthy fat. So I have got a nutritionally balanced lunch. This is my lunch today. So I would love to know if you are an omelette fan, if this is something that you're not so au fait with, but now that I've shown you how to do it, you'll be having it more often. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, if you want that recipe, wickedwellbeing.com/new. Enter your details and I'll send it in my newsletter tomorrow. Have a fantastic day, and I will look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, bye.